Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Carolina Panthers. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running from Charlotte. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas. But somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready?
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here we go.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. Down the sideline past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Young working from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Let's go. 52 blue. Check view. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. That one's complete, right side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Call it feel, Kate, call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know it when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive, extend it outside of the chaos, and go get your offense a completion.
Blaster, stay. Hut.
To the air yet again. Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Bayless Jones now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've set it down from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And no luck there, that throw falls to the ground. He's going to get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot block, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
They'll run. It's Benson. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Hey, go steal.
Out of the gun, Young. And he will slide down just a little bit shy and getting that 1st down. But able to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 1.
Here we go. 52 blue. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Black 40. Watch out now.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. This is tough running with this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Blue 32. White, drill green. Green jack, blaster, claws red. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Check smash. Ready.
From the red zone now. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Set, ready. Yellow, set.
Young looking to throw. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. And off to Benson to start the drive. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it, 2nd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. From the gun, Jackson. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard
line.
Now here's Lamar. Here's a screen to Benson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or where big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's complete to Robinson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Man in motion here. Here's Genty. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. The Gets with a return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Young up 1st and 10. To the left side, Sanders has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America.
At the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
52. Set. Ready. 33. Yellow. Set.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
3.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Young to throw it. That's complete. Sanders has got it outright. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Short pass brought in. A lot of mess on the move here. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
2 yards. That's another Panthers 1st down.
Set. Cut.
1st down and goal
52.
to go.
Blue.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the set.
Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Cut.
Young's going to sneak it. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Brooks will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal.
White. Ready. Slide blue. Needle blue. Set. Go.
Rush coming for Young. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. They will heat this one deep down the... Defender's there. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Now Jackson off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You never, ever miss an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Jackson's going to go on 4th. He connects downfield. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first. This one set up for Lamar. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Offensive line fast. Jackson throwing here. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you've got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. They're going for this. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready, ready.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
22 needle. 50, green.
Running once more with Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 7.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Now Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find his back, Trey Benson there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Play action. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's caught by Harrison. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
On first down, Jackson. Going left side, Bowers has it. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This one left for Lamar. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. This is Leggett working the left side. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Ready?
Brooks going for the marker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
It's Young, the throw here on 1st. Brought in right side by McMillan. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. Close.
At the 24-yard line.
Shot. 17. Set.
Pass out quickly to Leggett. He's within striking distance. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers grow the lead now to 22 points. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
To the air on first down. Young has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set to go now from the 35.
Come on,
First down.
50, green,
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
ready.
Here's Young on first and 10. He's got it near the 8. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Ravens football, and they're going to look for points here, no doubt, but might be too little too late for them in this lopsided contest. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40.
21 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First down. Here's Lamar. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40.
Jackson's going to throw again. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Ready, shot, 17, 33, yellow.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple.
He was brought down at the
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, red. 50, grit, go pink. Striker, 3-3. Set.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Shoot, yellow. Drill green. Needle blaster. Slice blue. Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Short pass brought in, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
First down, Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season.
60 red. 60 red. Ultra. Ultra. Check Fury. Ready?
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Set, hut, shot, 17, blue, 32, shovel, 38, yellow, zoom. Hut, hut.
To the air yet again, Young. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22, claws red, black ultra. Green jack, 10 cycles.
Hey, watch it.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. That's complete. Sanders has got it out right. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Ready, break.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hut.
Here's a design run. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Blaster. Here.
Design quarterback run here. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Striker, 3, steel, black. Black 40. Set, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
Ravens 13.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line.
Bayless Jones on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hard! Sit hard! 180! Sit hard!
It's Benson on the give. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Benson once more. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here, following the penalty. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down.
At the 16-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Ravens just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Warren Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. 33, yellow. Hey, go Fury. Hut, hut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Ready up.
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Slide through.
The 48-yard
Hut.
line.
60 red. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to mow him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Set.
Young up 1st and 10. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Cut.
From the red zone on 1st. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Panthers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers continue adding on to that lead. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Handoff headed left to Benson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.